Hey everyone, this is Red Silvers and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. So we are going to head towards Junon here, but there is one more encounter that we need to get into. One that I forgot about last time. So let's see if we can find it. This is not it. But that's okay. Getting a couple of kills here. We should be pretty close to Floof and Eric's learning their second limit break. Well, there's Eric's with the first level 2 limit break, actually. I didn't plan that. That was just kind of funny how that planned out, but... It's the same deal to get our second one. We need to use that first one a bunch of times. So we'll go ahead and do that for now. I mean, we could give it to Worst Girl to have her farm kills too. But I think Floof's pretty close too. But yeah, there's one more steal I want to get in this area. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I actually had to record this video again because the first time it just wasn't, the audio wasn't very good quality. I was a little nasally, and I'm not a big fan of that. And I might be getting over-leveled, but oh well. Some of our materia is getting up there. But I actually fought this enemy a bunch last time. I just forgot that I needed to steal from it. So hopefully, here we go. And yes, I made her the thief because that just seemed fitting. And I'm going to go ahead and try and get rid of a couple of them while I try to steal this weapon. What's funny is how many times I fought these guys without even realizing that I wanted to steal from them. But just because we're going to steal from them doesn't mean we need to leave them all alive, so. Well, we might as well use that limit break. It's not as handy as her other one that we had before, but we'll still use it for the free usage. Come on now. Steal. Just keep in the game a little longer, guys. not going great for us, but that's okay. Boy, he just does not want to give it up. And maybe having the second cure on Worst Girl while she's trying to steal isn't the best thing, but oh well. This game just does not want us to have this boomerang for her. Give it up. We're gonna get another limit break from Eric's here in the process. And if you're wondering why I'm using hers and not the others, it's because I don't want to kill the enemy off. There we go. So that'll help out. That's another weapon for Worst Girl. So having it before wouldn't have really done us so much good, but... go ahead and slide that on. I'm not going to bother changing her materia slots right now. But now that that's set up, let's swap in Baerith here. As I said, let's put on a long-range weapon for him, but I don't think we're going to do that. I said we'll just load him up. He would be handy to have long range for the upcoming boss fight in Junon, but that's okay. And hey, if he gets a couple of kills in the process, great, right? Did I not actually equip all that materia? Or did I screw up and send it to the wrong person again? Because that would surprise me. I'm not doing very good about balancing out my levels or anything like that right now. We'll worry about that later on. Yeah, that's what I did. So I actually found a picture yesterday of someone that drew on Twitter of Baerith dressed as Aerith. Because of course there's all kinds of Final Fantasy VII stuff on Twitter right now. So I had to post that on Discord, particularly in the Captain SNES Discord, where I share a lot of links to my videos. Alright, here's Junon. So we're gonna head down to the beach. And hey, there's dolphins in the Final Fantasy VII universe. God! This is why you don't play with dolphins on the beach. This boss fight isn't too bad. The main problem is that it's a long-range fight. And that I'm a derp that didn't heal, but we do have Chokomog, which is Wind Elemental. That's gonna help. And we also have that beta spell that we got, so we can use beta to do massive damage. I think there was a long-range weapon in Calm I could have got for Baerith that would help, but we could take him out with just beta, or we could even poison it, so it's really not too bad. I don't think he has anything fun to steal, so... But between beta and that Fire 2 spell, we are set. So he does have a gimmick that he'll sometimes use a bubble on you, which here we go. It's kind of like the Reno fight, but to get rid of the bubble, you have to actually burst the bubble, and you have to actually target it, which in the Reno fight, you didn't have to target the actual pyramid. Here, you just need to use the spell, and everything's fine. I'll go ahead and do a test steal, but I don't think he has anything. Oh, never mind. I forgot that he had a final attack. And hey, free materia level up. And a power wrist, which is going to be very useful. But now we have to do a very tedious minigame. CPR? I don't actually know any of the mechanics to this. It's just kind of eventually it's going to work. I don't know if there's a limit, like you have to put in so much air, or... In fact, to be honest with you, I completely forget that this is here until I get to this point of the game. But I'm just gonna kind of go up to about halfway a few times and just see what happens. If you're ever actually giving someone CPR, I recommend that you actually know what you're doing. But on the plus side, I actually have the title for the video now. And possibly even the thumbnail. Watch, once I'm done recording this, I'm going to look up how this minigame works, and it's going to be like, oh, you can do it really quickly just doing this. But I'm sorry, most of the speedruns that I watch in this game don't get this far in the game because they get to Yuffie and then use crazy warps to jump around. Although I don't know if any of the speedruns that I watch for this are of the PS1 version anyway. Alright, so we try to leave. Looks like he's going to set up our inn for us. And once we rest, there will actually be a new battle at Fort Condor. I love this foreshadowing again. So where was Tifa during all of that? So the first time I heard this music, I thought this music was in celebration of Priscilla waking up. Which in hindsight seems really silly. Can't believe they stole this song from Final Fantasy IX. Yeah, like I say, oh, there's something going on up here, and you think, oh, up here? But no, it's the military base that's atop the city here. So here's our second summon, Shiva. We're going to put that to good use right away. She hates him so much she could die. No, he couldn't finish him. It's going to get complicated. She's gonna run off to the beach. We're gonna ignore her for right now. Of course, thanks everybody. Oh yeah, there is a Shinra soldier over here just hanging out. It used to be a busy port, but I guess you guys don't have your 5-star rating from Isabel anymore. We're actually going to ignore all this. And we're going to be heading out to Fort Condor. trick is we only have Floof here. So I'm going to put him in the back row and be a little bit cautious here. I'm just going to head down that way. And we'll see what happens. I was going to cut this out, but I have a feeling we're about to get his next level 2, his next limit break, so let's see what happens. Got him in the back row, and we've got Shiva, so we're set. But this can be dangerous. Gives us a chance to show off Shiva here. And to be honest, Choco Mog would probably be just sufficient enough, but that way we get Shiva some AP while we're doing this wandering. And I mean, there's an inn at Fort Condor we can sleep for free, so there's really no risk as long as you are precautious. As long as you take precaution and don't, you know, go crazy. I'm actually going to be doing 2 Fort Condor battles back to back here, but I'm not going to go through all the rigmarole both times. Especially if I get that limit break, then I'll probably just cut the video off until we do something worthwhile. So we'll go ahead and head up this way. No, I want to talk to the guy. Will you quit doing that? I'm not even looking in that direction. Alright, so done a little bit more research on this, and there are battles. The battles are going to happen whether you're here or not. And they have Gil to fight battles. If you tell them to just handle it themselves, they'll spend their money. If you're not here, they'll spend their money. If they have a certain amount of money, they'll win. If they don't have that money, they'll lose. Now, there are some fights they're going to do regardless. Now, I could donate some money to them now. I'm not going to do that right now because right now money's a little tight. Later on, maybe that won't be a big deal. But because I'm here, we're going to fight and we're going to use my money to hire soldiers. This time they have a new unit. But our strategy is going to be the same as the last time. I'm just going to kind of bum rush them really quick and take advantage of the fact that I can keep placing units. So I'll go down as low as I can. We'll set somebody and start. Turn up the speed, and once he gets going, just keep going down this way. just keep them going. I just keep summoning people to fight. Yeah, you keep attacking, thank you. The only thing I don't really like about this is the way you have to jump around. The rest of it's not too crazy, but this definitely wasn't something meant to be done with the controller, and I need somebody else right here to help out. You keep attacking. Everybody just keep attacking the units. And eventually you just overwhelm them until they don't have anyone left here. Alright, everybody do your thing. I don't think we've really had lost any soldiers. Eventually they will run out of units, but I think we're gonna get them before that happens. It's like, somebody just hurry up and get this last guy so we can win this. There we go. Not too shabby. On a peace ring, what is that? I know I want that power wrist. The peace ring protects against berserk, fury, and sadness, so I kind of don't want that one. But definitely put on that power wrist that we got. Because that'll be handy. Might as well rest and get that MP back. And we'll save. And we'll be doing another one of these before we actually proceed with the plot in Junon. Why they chose to do it that way, I'm not sure. Supposedly, this minigame evolved a bit through development, because eventually there is a plot required time that you come here. But it looks like in development they might have made it to where it wasn't a set point in the plot, and you could trigger it at different points. It's going to be the fiber. It is. This is about as ideal of a fight as we could get. Alright, so we got Blade Beam. So we're going to go ahead and set that. Hopefully we start using that soon. I was going to cut out the video and just head back to Junon, but we might as well just finish it off at this point. But I will cut out the next trip back and forth. I mean, I don't know how interesting all of this is to people. Now, the big guy with the big wings you do want to be careful with, because he can hit you with a thunderbolt that does a little bit of damage. So I do need to farm more kills to get to their level 3 limit breaks, so... But it makes sense that Floof would be one of the first ones to get it. Alright, so we'll head down to the beach here. She's been playing a lot of Echo the Dolphin. I love his shrug. He's just like, what? There's another part that's kind of tricky to pull off. If I get it on the first try, great. But we're not actually going to go for the first try yet. We're going to get out of the water. And now Baerith took our PHS. We don't even have it anymore, so we can't even switch party members if we wanted to. But they're all off on their own. And I'm going to head back to Fort Condor. We're going to do this second fight. So I'll be back. Alright, so as you can see, they're here again. They're just around the corner. We're going to take them on. But this fight is exactly the same as the last fight. So I'm not going to show the whole thing. We're just going to go ahead and go for it. Same thing, there's barbarians, there's more than 20. Okay. Not a big deal. We've got this. With that fight over, this is kind of interesting. This is part of what I want to show off. Here's what we found on the battlefield. 3 tincture. Wait a minute. This isn't Final Fantasy VI. So they actually give you 3 ethers. But they translated it as tincture there for some reason. So, I thought that was amusing. So, that fight's the same as the others. I guess I could have shown off that we have defenders and shooters. There's a bunch of units that I'm not using. But there's kind of a rock, paper, scissor element, but none of it's really complicated. Especially if you don't mind just throwing money out, you can just overwhelm them as long as you keep summoning units. But time to head back to Junon, so I am going to do that. Alright, now that we've got those two Fort Condor fights out of the way, we can actually go ahead and proceed here. So we're going to come down again to the beach. And actually get in the water this time. So we're trying to get up there. And this is tricky. I don't know how you're supposed to aim this. Eventually you just kind of get it. That seems a little far away. Let's try again. There we go. Someday I'll hashtag first try that, but that was not today. Oh hey, there's a big airship up here. That's pretty cool looking. I just thought this was amusing. There's a whole cutscene for using this elevator. You can just make out the way that it switches. But before, I was gonna say, let's go and explore this hallway because there's a save point, but I guess they're not gonna let us do that yet, so. We're gonna get railroaded for a bit. But yeah, we have to change before we can proceed. Look on your face says you forgot. Oh, this is going to be interesting. March and shoulder your gun in time. Sounds simple, right? I'm sure we won't mess this up too badly. Our helicopter pilot still is flying around like he's drunk. Well, this parade's gonna have to wait because we're gonna call it for now. We're gonna save and pick it up here next time. And so, as always, until next time, this has been Red Silvers. Have yourself a good night.